What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. I was trying to give y'all a chance for more people to come into the room. So let me explain what's going on. Hold up. So what's going on here is I didn't feel like doing all of that. I'm just saying, y'all, I've been a little tired. These holidays, child. These holidays, child. I just, yeah, I didn't feel like it. I still have to do Ready to Love. I have to do Ready to Love, and I have to do for Family or Fiance, but I'll do it tomorrow. So I'll do it how I normally do it for everybody else tomorrow. But I decided to just come to y'all today with what happened. Because, you know, I don't have to, I feel like I could be more relaxed when it's us. You know? So I'm just giving more folks a chance to come in. But y'all, you know, I just wanted to explain because I feel like y'all was coming in here, and when y'all saw the waiting room music, which y'all don't normally see when we do this, y'all was like, what's going on? What's happening? Hi. What's going on, people? Let me tell y'all. I love y'all, yeah. I'm going to tell y'all why I love y'all. Because people be telling me how y'all be going up for me in these streets. They tell me how y'all go up for me in these streets. And listen, it means a lot. It really does. I have a lot of self-doubt sometimes. And y'all, you know, and there are other times I'm completely sure of myself. It's a weird thing. Goes in and out. But I appreciate y'all for always being here and being supportive. You know, specifically with y'all. You know, I know Ready to Love didn't give that much. Family or Fiance was good, but also didn't give that much. And I'll give that to everybody tomorrow. But I just didn't feel like talking to everybody today. You know, in case I want smoke on camera. I always feel more comfortable doing things behind, you know, a paywall. Okay. Thank you. I put this lip color on for y'all. Babe, give me a little, can you put the tip of this? You know, give me a little, yeah, that way I can put my mouth on that instead of on the joint. Thank you. Child coffee and a mimosa. And they're in the box. They're in the box. The one you roll with. All right, Chuang. We're gonna get into Love and Marriage Huntsville. Just trying to give folks a chance to, you know, to get here. Because I know they were probably expecting to see the live that I normally do first posted before they saw this. But y'all tell me, can I get some people, you know, tapping in? How y'all doing? What y'all doing? Where y'all live? I know a lot of y'all, but can y'all tell me where everybody is from? Comment and let me know. Where are y'all from? I just want to, you know, see something. Oh, I love y'all. Do they go well together? I don't know, but often when I do drink mimosas, I have also drunk coffee. It's breakfast. All right, come on. St. Louis, DC, Kalamazoo, Missouri, a place I did not think was real. Birmingham, Alabama. Be more. I'm going to Kansas City. Thank you. Kansas City, here I come. Woo! Buffalo, Colorado, Minneapolis. South Carolina, Aiken, South Carolina. Okay, Miami, come on, 305. ATL, Lafayette. Come on, Louisiana people. Whenever somebody's name has an ELLE in it, I can pretty much guess they're from Louisiana, and I don't know why. Purely Terry, Hannah, Shakola, Arlington, Texas, Chicago. All right. I like this international, I like this international shit that be going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some people be out the country. They may not be in the room today. But right now, I'll take being national out this bitch. You know? All right, y'all ready? People gonna be late coming in. By the time I get to the end of this live, it might be 100 people in here. Okay, do y'all watch the Winter Olympics? I don't normally watch the Winter Olympics, but if there's nothing on and there is figure skating on, I'm gonna stop and watch the figure skating. Devin, I know where you are. I appreciate you commenting, but I know where you at. We already talked this week. I'm still doing it even though I'm trying not to. It's not as much. I feel like sometimes the lipstick be making it get wet. I don't want to do that. All right. Okay. All right. We're ready? All right. I was waiting to see if y'all was going to comment about these Winter Olympic figure skating. You do watch because of the figure skating? It's so beautiful, right? And I don't know why, but it's like it does do the Christmas thing. I was just talking to Lyric about how like, yo, okay, so before we get into it, Lyric asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I was like, I don't really know. So much has been going on, but I was like, you know what I want? What? I was just going to share that I'm starting to move from, really cheap stuff to starting to want to do like more high-end pieces, but just like instead of spending $1,000 on Shein side in a month, stack the money and then, push it in a cart on Nordstrom's or Saks and then go back in and get that shit, which is like maybe less pieces, but shit that will last me longer. And that will have better quality, especially after I found out about that lead that they tested in that kid's jacket from Shein side. I said, not the way I buy Shein side, not the way I just dropped $500 on Shein side's Black Friday sale. I said, well, listen, I'm going to wear these clothes. And as I throw things out, especially once we get the, everything renovated and I have my built-in closet and shit, I'll definitely be throwing things out and putting in back, nicer pieces, especially when it comes to purses, shoes, pants, coats. Those are the type of things you want to spend a little bit money on because if you get them cheaper, they just don't last. So, I told him I wanted a really nice bag to replace the cheaper Shein side bags that I have. The only equivalent to this bag perfectly is a motherfucking Yves Saint Laurent, which is $2,000. We're not in that tax bracket yet. I don't feel comfortable spending money on shit like that at, that's that price. Now, I said below 1,000. We below 1,000. We not above yet. But, eventually, hopefully I'll get there. But y'all know what I mean? But the figure skating thing just makes me feel even more Christmassy. And I'm all here for the commercialism and the capitalism of it all. I know everybody wants to be woke, but fuck that. I want glitter. I want nice shit. I want sparkles. I want extra. I want all the Christmas shit. Give me the hot cocoa. Spike my shit. Give me the eggnog, bitch. Where's the glitter? Give me the lights. We don't even have the funds like that for a Christmas tree. We just don't after everything that happened. Okay? We just don't. Do you think I'm really not going to get a Christmas tree? Y'all, I'm still getting a Christmas tree. I'm probably going to downsize. I'm going to get a small flock. But it's still going to be real and it's still going to be flock. There's certain things, y'all, and this is what I realized. Do y'all know that I have like childlike happiness around Christmas time? The only reason I have that childlike happiness is because of the way my people used to go up for the holidays and for Christmas time. So because of that, I like to keep that same energy. We do not go all out like that throughout the year all the time. We just really don't. That's not the way life works. You really only get, a couple of times a year to do extra shit and be extra and just feel all of the good feels and everything. So I indulge in it at Christmas time. And honestly, it's because I feel it anyway. Like, we haven't done anything. I'm feeling the Christmas spirit, bitch. I want to watch Christmas movies. I want to drink hot shit. I want it to be cold outside. I want to be able to open up my windows. I want to watch all of the Black Christmas movies on OWN and TV One. Okay, even those made by Christopher Stokes with Marcus Houston's big head ass in them. I want all of this shit. I want all of Kelly Rowland's Christmas movies. Like, I need y'all, okay, to understand. I want all of the Melinda Williams Christmas movies that I love that they be having on Amazon Prime for free during Christmas time. And you get to watch all of them because it's like, movies from the 2010 all the way until like 2018. I don't know if they did one after the pandemic and shit. But like, yeah, y'all. Okay, I need all of this shit. And then, it'll be over. And then I'll go back to regular boring ass life. But this adulting shit is hard. This adulting shit sucks. And so I feel like as adults, we should absolutely have childlike abandon around certain times of the year for ourselves, just so we can make all of this adulting shit worth it. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go all out because that's not in the budget this year. But we doing some shit for sure. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling the Christmas spirit, beach. Okay, listen, I was like, Lyric, do you want to go to another country for Christmas, nigga? We can do whatever. Okay, let's figure it out. Honestly, if some things go through, it will be a quick, okay, so you're going to have Christmas off, what day? Okay, we're going to fly somewhere really quickly for about 4 days, and then we'll be back, and that'll be our Christmas. Because we don't need to be around y'all. I'm just saying, we love y'all. We don't need to be around y'all. I'm sorry, hold up. All right, it's 47 people. Y'all see, I started, it was like 33. You got to talk shit for a little while, let people get into the room. All right, y'all, let's get into marriage, love and marriage Huntsville. Y'all see it's going to be a 3-part reunion? You got to give me the lighter. You took the lighter. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of you, okay? Go put some clothes on. You said no. Why you say you want me to do it?
No, I'm waiting for you to get right. It's my time. I ain't never prepared to say what the fuck? WTF?
Why 3 parts? Because we're gonna drag this shit out. That's what's up. My mom's birthday is right after Christmas, but ever since my dad died, bro, it's just kind of like, see you when I see you. But not in a bad way. Oh, okay. Hold up, gotta make the notes bigger. Okay, we ready? Okay, so Mel and Tiffany meet up after the luncheon. Okay, because y'all know the luncheon was last episode. And I really want to know why Destiny, if y'all watched this past episode, let me know. I want to know why Destiny could not have the conversation she had at Mel's Telltale Signs video release party. Why you could not have the conversation that you had with her then at that damn luncheon. Because the luncheon seems to have been the most opportune time to talk about your feelings. Because that luncheon was about you. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to it. But anyway, y'all, hold up. Sorry. Ugh. Okay, so Tiffany comes over to her office because they're interviewing interns, right? Tisha had a very weird conversation with Tiffany last episode. We know. Okay, she wanted to know the dirt. She wanted to know what was really hood since you so transparent. And honestly, even though Tisha is annoying as fuck, I appreciated her energy towards Tiffany this episode because it called her to the carpet for her willingness to always want to put everybody else's business out there on Front Street, all, like reckless and shit. But then when it comes to her information, she wants to spoon feed you some shit. So yeah, I was feeling Tisha this episode, even though somehow she still managed to work on my nerves. It's a very odd thing. Okay. But anyway, y'all, Tiffany basically says she didn't ask me about my childhood. She didn't ask me for my backstory. She just went in for the dirt. And Mel was like, really? See, I thought she was just trying to get to know you. She was like, no, that's not what she literally said, dirt. And Mel was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I also know in the back of Mel's mind, she like, I can't believe this bitch won't ask somebody about their dirt. And her and Marceau have been on this show for 3 seasons, faking and fucking fronting and telling us we not seeing problems where we know we see problems. Okay, but whatever. Tiffany says that she's not scared of her past. She is transparent. She accepts her flaws. Okay, and I'm like, do you? Do you? Because I feel like you almost lack self-awareness. So how can you accept flaws that you can't see? I'm just saying. So y'all, the rest of the episode is Mel's telltale signs party. Her getting ready for the party, her getting upset over the fact that this little dog isn't doing what she wants it to do. I'm like, Mel, you're obsessing. You're obsessing, Mel. Let me tell you something. The way to enjoy really great moments is to not sweat the small shit. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all, the way I have been able to enjoy big moments in my life is not by overreacting to little shit that don't even really matter. Does the dog matter? No. You know what matters? The fact that you put out a song that charted. You're premiering your video on OWN. And see, I know she's a perfectionist and she's a Scorpio. And I even understand the emotion she had. Remember when her mom came into the room and her mom was like, come on, dance with me. And she was like, no, I don't want to dance. I don't want to dance right now. I just want to go out there and I just want to start this. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. But I just want to hurry up and get this started because I just want this party to start. We're already an hour and a half behind. And y'all know I do not like being late. I just want to go ahead and get this started. She was stressed out about this damn party. Okay. Spent thousands and thousands of dollars. She had to let us know. She spent thousands and thousands of dollars. And I just kind of feel like, Mel, where's the weed? Somebody give her an edible. Enjoy the moment. Bask in it. Enjoy the before. Don't trip out about this small shit, bro. Especially when you have so many people around you to support you in the situation. There's no need for you to stress. You know what I'm saying? So I know that might not have been the most ideal moment, during this whole thing. But either way, I feel like after that, we moved on and we saw the rest of the foolishness, which we about to get into. But let me see these comments. Hey, Crystal, I tendered my resignation from adulting 6 years ago, only to find out the CEO, CFO, and COO is Satan. And he doesn't accept resignations. He only fires you. Yeah, basically you only die. You don't get out of it. That's why you got to have the childlike moments. That's why I don't take life too seriously, y'all. I don't have time to take life that seriously. Okay. But I take it seriously enough to know that things need to be put in place so that I can be in a space of not stressing out about shit. You have to take care of shit ahead of time so that later on you cannot be stressing out. That has always been my mindset. That's why I was okay with working like a dog in my 20s. And even why I was okay with doing 11 videos a week at some point, to now get to a point where I can go a couple of days without doing a video and don't exactly miss out on the amount of money that I used to miss out on. But I feel like it's also because I put in so much work on this space. I put in a lot of videos. Y'all have so much shit to watch from me that a lot of y'all probably have never seen every single video that I've done. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like at the end of the day, I feel like I put in enough work sometimes to chill the fuck out, How can you smoke like that and talk? I'd be choking. I'm a professional. Mel is a perfectionist. Yes, she is. And that video was really good. It was. And I like the song. And I always end up singing along with it. The fact that we saw the dog. Yes, don't sweat the small stuff. And Mel just get drunk and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I'm stressed out and I feel like I can't like effectively calm down in the moment, someone give me something to help. Okay. And also I have a very like addictive personality, so I have to be very careful about the way I go about things, and I'm very mindful of the way I drink and all of that shit, so that it doesn't, so I do so much cardio. Okay, own fooled us because they made it seem like Mel was getting proposed to. I told y'all that wasn't happening. I told y'all it was probably some shit like somebody was bending down to tie their shoe, some shit like that. I knew that wasn't real. I am so Mel. I wouldn't need that friend like you, Bondy. Bitch, take this blunt. Shut the fuck up. I am that friend. I am so that friend. I definitely try to peer pressure my friends into using aids to relax for sure. But that's only within reason, because there are certain people that can't deal like with that. They take it and they go to the end. And I feel like this doesn't need to be a situation, nobody needs to suck dick for weed. You see what I'm saying? Like I do, but only because I would do it anyway. And it's just like sometimes it's like, you roll, I'll do this. We're here anyway. Let's make a fun game out of it. But mostly, no, nobody's like out here sucking strangers' dicks for weed. It's not happening. It's not that serious. I'll go without it. Like, it's not that much of an issue. So I feel like because of that and that mindset, even about alcohol, like I feel like I'm predisposed to be an alcoholic based off the way my father drank. But I still drink and then go days without drinking, weeks without drinking, and then I'll start drinking, So I try to make sure that nothing that I partake in becomes a problem for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's not healthy, and I'm not here for that. And I'm also not here for aging myself unnecessarily. I don't think it's cute. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful when you're doing these things. So, you can't do that to all your friends. Yes, you can always detach from the aggravations of life, and that's such a good thing. That's such a good thing. You have to be able to do that without running from your problems. Like sometimes you bad, and with that being said, I'm a bad, and then you come back to it. You know what I'm saying? And perfectionists definitely need to learn that. I feel like I had to learn to back away from things a little bit as well because of the way I am. Not as much of a perfectionist, but compared to my husband, a little bit. And I obsess about things as well. Okay, hence the anxiety. But anyway, you guys, moving on from there, the party starts. Folks are arriving in all white. It's very beautiful. And y'all, Miss Wanda is there, if not only for television purposes. No one likes her enough to invite her for, sheer shits and giggles, Just not going to happen. Babe, can I get another cup of coffee? And then you can go and put on some clothes. Thank you. Because we're going somewhere. Thank you. Okay. So Destiny is joking that she and Kimmy are going on a honeymoon without Maurice. And they have to explain to Miss Wanda, who wants to know what's going on here. All right, Miss Ma'am. Okay, Miss Ma'am. They have to explain that Destiny got Kimmy a honeymoon before Maurice could. And Wanda says, oh, well, you don't want no single woman's down at your honeymoon now, okay? And Maurice says, no, listen, I'm good. Okay, she could be there. I'm good. And see, that's the thing. Can we put a period right there? That's the thing right there. A man has control of himself. The idea that you can't bring a woman around your man because your man will then lose control and fuck said woman is the most ridiculous assertion that this society has created. That men do not have control of themselves enough to not fuck your single friends, even if they're on trips with you. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. I feel like it really, really should not be that hard to not fuck your girl's friends. And if it's that hard to not fuck your girl's friends, you shouldn't be married. Do you see me? Do you hear me? And do you see me? Because I feel like Niggas think that this shit is cool. I love behind this paywall. I can just talk as bad as I want. This is just fucking ridiculous to me that you old bitches always want to tell some woman that they need to be hyper fucking vigilant, not to have any friends that don't have a man, as if these niggas is worth always being kept. No disrespect, nigga worth being kept, but other niggas may not always necessarily be worth being kept in the first place. But if a woman don't have a man, then all of a sudden she becomes some harlot, some hoe that's gonna try to get your man just because he in a relationship and she not. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, Jezebel, Delilah. I've always loved that name. But I just kind of feel like, Miss Wanda, get this ignorant shit away from us. Okay? Get this pick me, male identified ignorant shit out of my facial. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, Tiffany asked if Martell is going to be there. I think, it might have been some reference. Is that Martell? Oh, no, he's not coming. Why would he be invited? Well, I just thought he would be here. Tiffany, you thought he was going to be here? You thought he was going to be here, Tiffany, after everything that's happened? Okay. I'm not going to Destiny you. Destiny was like, that's asinine. I was like, is it? Because they sure love inviting each other to shit. Well, being around. I'm not going to say they invite each other to shit, but they like being around each other so that they can play these little tit-for-tat games sometimes. But I definitely didn't see Mel inviting him to this event because he feels so bad about this song. He's so upset about this song. And Tisha, everybody misunderstood that argument in Vegas. Like, it's like they weren't really listening to it. And I understand because I have to rewind things so many times because I need to be clear. So when they were having the argument in Vegas about the song, Martell says, you've been singing that song for 2 years. You were singing that song in the house when you were still with me and my kids. She said that was a different song. That's not this song. So then everybody assumes that Mel was saying that the song Telltale Signs is not about Martell, but no, she was not saying that. She was saying the other song that she was singing 2 years ago was not about Martell. Either way, she has said everybody knows that Telltale Signs is about Martell. You got a bitch pregnant. That's a part of the lyric. We have kids. It's a part of the song. What are you talking about? Gave you 5 years to cut her off. That's the exact number. That's the exact number. What are we talking about? Everybody knows that Telltale Signs is about Martell, Tisha. So I just want everybody to be clear what Mel said when she was saying the song wasn't about him. She was speaking about a different song, and he was trying to make it seem like those were the same songs, and they were not. Are we clear? Are we clear? Okay. So Wanda then tells everyone, you have to have a good butterfly to keep your man, okay? And then they get into her situation with her boyfriend and her husband. And Marceau asks if her men's have any other women's. And she says, no, it's only her baby. And Marceau says, oh, so what you're saying is we eventually gonna get a Wanda Telltale Signs. And then everybody starts laughing. And Kimmy says, this conversation in this group always seems to go back to somebody having an outside wife or an outside husband or a side chick. What is that about? And I'm like, I think it's because most of these niggas have had them or do have them. And this is their way of dealing with a lie that they don't want to get caught up in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make fun of a situation, make light of it, make it seem preposterous, then people will never believe or really dig deep, especially if they don't have any evidence. When really all it takes is the right type of bitch to be quiet about your situation. Like, that's really all it takes for information about whatever Marceau has going on behind the scenes to never have come out. It's just for him to have the relationship with a smart enough woman who would stay quiet. Ariane obviously is a young woman who can control herself, i.e. a bird. A bird. So, yes, the conversation does often go back to this side chick, side man situation. And Kimmy then gets into how she really wished that Patricia would have come. Y'all know Patricia. She's the one that introduced us. Tisha says, yeah, we know who Patricia is. Maurice and Kimmy are like, wait a minute, what's all of this? Like, what's all of this? And Tisha says in the confessional that Patricia, and like I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all that I felt like Patricia was a sister-in-law, was married to one of the other brothers, which is why Maurice was staying with her and she knew all of the business. It's because she's a part of the family. But apparently Patricia broke the brother's heart and now they're no longer married. And Tisha feels a way about her because of that. And I'm just kind of like, Tisha, you're going to get tired of feeling so strongly about what's going on in other people's fucking marriages. Like, girl, sit back, scoot back. That's the reason why Mel, I think, wanted to put Marceau's dirt on blast, because people be tired of you with your superior attitude whenever shit is dirty in other people's relationships, as if your shit is perfect and it's not. That's why people are constantly drawing attention to whatever they think might be going on over there, because of the attitudes you have about you and Marceau, when obviously neither one of you motherfuckers are happy. Whatever. Okay. But Kimmy said she wanted Pat there to basically co-sign the situation that Maurice had signed and filed for divorce before he moved to Alabama. And he met Kimmy when he moved to Alabama. And he also had a whole stage that she wanted no parts of. No parts at all. Wanda asked if Kimmy was the side piece after Kimmy is doing all of this, like explaining of the situation, being very clear once and for all, so y'all can stop questioning if this grown ass woman was sleeping around with this man. When the truth of the matter is, we all know that that's probably not what happened, considering the fact that Kimmy was in Huntsville, he was in Detroit. He also was getting cheated on by his wife. He could have been cheating on her at the same time. But something tells me the way they explained him, he didn't really have his shit together back then like that. I don't know. But he changed careers, lost weight, got healthy, moved to Florida, had a whole phase, then moved to Huntsville, cleaned himself up, was introduced to him through Patricia. Was introduced to Kimmy through Patricia, because Kimmy and Patricia were friends for 20 years. So I honestly feel like it may not have even been a situation where y'all were introduced for y'all to date, but just because we're around each other and he's single, she's single, why not? Okay? At the end of the day, I think that Kimmy just wants y'all to stop playing with her name. And that's why she wanted the clarification. She's tired of it. Tired. And when Wanda asked that question again, it almost seemed like, you really like antagonizing people. And then when they curse your fucking ass out, you going to sit here and play victim and want Tisha to have your back. And that was wrong. And no, the truth of the matter is your mama is fucking messy. And she likes getting all in everybody's business and acting like she has a right to be there. And then when she gets checked, you want to act like somebody isn't supposed to check her because she's your mammy. Well, bitch, get your mammy if you don't want your mammy to get checked. Okay? Ugh. So y'all, like I said, it seems like Mel doesn't want to go out and join the party, kind of aggravated, all of that shit, whatever. Wanda, okay, shakingly walks her ass over there to Miss Vanessa. Can we talk? Do I have to? Is it going to be a good conversation, Wanda? Are you coming to me with the bullshit right now? What's going on, Wanda? Okay. So they go to the side and they end up talking, and it's, you look nice. Oh, you look nice too. All right. So what's going on? Well, I just wanted to make sure that everything was good and everything that, we had gotten past everything, that you were all right. And Vanessa was like, listen, as long as you stop trying to give my daughter fucked up advice on how to stay with a toxic ass man, we good. And then also keeping my information, which you think you know, but you don't, out your mouth. If you cannot do that, bitch, we good. Okay? Put a muzzle on it, ma'am. Put a muzzle on it. Because I don't give no advice to your daughter. Because I would tell her that she needed to leave, okay, the toothless wonder that is her husband. Okay? Something about the nigga's jaws make me feel like the teeth ain't real. Okay? Anyway, Wanda wanted to take it to social media because that's what everybody on this show likes to do whenever they don't want to take responsibility for something that they do. They want to talk about how everybody on social media is talking about something. Everybody talking about something on social media does not mean that you get to come up to me in person and ask me a question about my shit as if you have a right to, just because people are talking about it on social media. I don't give a fuck about what's going on social media. Come to my face with that shit and you're going to get this energy. Am I the only one that feels that way? That's why everybody talks their shit behind keyboards. Because if you come to somebody in their face with that shit, you may not always get a ignore or indifferent reaction. That may not always be the case. Okay, so let's see what y'all are saying in these comments. Okay. Okay. Y'all were saying exactly. Thank you, baby, that it was a different song. Okay. Child, Wood and the Sister Wives is this. It sounds like to me the Scottmen can't keep no women, and they women and I don't know, they like fucking on each other. I don't know. It's like a lesbian clique. Y'all know in lesbian cliques, everybody like to exchange girlfriends through the years. Tisha gets on my nerves. The family beef ain't show beef. Worry about Milk Dub possibly having outside babies. That's it exactly. Tisha annoyed the fuck out of me this episode. She did. Barso is definitely the type to cheat with a chick with something to lose. That stair scene had me. Child, when she was walking down there, loving this review. Thank you, Regal Cameron. I appreciate that. Love Miss Vanessa in this scene. Yes. Miss Vanessa is classy, not assy. Okay. Hi, Wanda, struggling trying to get on those stairs in those hills. That shit was funny. Thoroughly enjoyed Miss Vanessa's strong assertiveness towards Wanda. Agreed. Can handle herself. Van handle herself well. Yeah. Scottmen operate like some hillbillies from West Virginia. I don't know what that's like, and I'm glad I don't. But I feel you on the toxicity of it all. Okay. So y'all, moving on from there, Tisha asked for Tiffany's clarification on what more she wanted out of her previous relationship. Because remember, at the previous event, they were talking about Tiffany's relationship and why she cheated. And the thing that confused me is that when she said it on the episode last week, it was like, oh, I only cheated in high school. I didn't cheat in a marriage. But when they replayed it, she was like, she cheated on him because she wanted something else, something different. And Tisha kept saying, you wanted something more. And she said, no, I wanted something different. And see, here's the thing, Tisha, and this is all semantics. Y'all are arguing about different, more, what the fuck else? It ain't that nigga. That's the point. Okay. The point is, whatever you wanted, it wasn't the person that you decided to marry. So let's move on from there. Why do we have to keep circling the airport on shit that don't matter? But the thing about Tisha is that she projects her issues. You keep saying more because you want to find a man that loves on you in public, that takes you out, that goes on vacations, that takes care of the kids, that wants to spend time with you, and takes care of the household financially, and allows you to work and supports you and tells you to do what you need to do out there and helps make sure that y'all can do whatever y'all need to do. Really, you want a less narcissistic Martell. Like, that's what you want. And the funny part about it is, even though I understand your questioning of Tiffany, often your own insecurities come out whenever you do this to people. Whenever you want to go with somebody, Tisha, a lot of the times the things that you are insecure about within yourself start bursting out. And I think that you want more. I think you want more than Marceau, and you're afraid to say that. I think at the point y'all are in your relationship, you will stay with him hook or crook, not just for the kids, but because y'all are on a television show and you want to prove everybody wrong. So let's go ahead and continue on from there. Kimmy says, our business, our issues were put on Front Street. So when we, don't want to be as transparent as you want us to be, you need to understand that, because right now you're not really being that transparent about your own situation. And Tiffany says, I feel like we should be challenging each other to think differently, just like y'all are challenging me to have conversations in private and not always in groups. So basically, Tiffany was saying, bitch, I'm trying to do different as well. So why can't I check y'all? Y'all been checking me. And I was like, okay, Tiffany, that's kind of a good point. But Kimmy's point is good as well. which is that when people don't want to give up as much information, accept that because you are spoon feeding us information in a very confusing way. Okay, bitch? Okay? It's not that transparent. It's not that clear. It's real glossy. You know what I'm saying? It's frost. It feels like we can't really see. It feels like stained glass. Something's back there. I don't know what it is, though. I see a shadow, but I'm not clear on it. Like, that's what you're giving. It's not transparent, bitch. It's not what you think it's giving. Okay? Tisha says, for example, you said you and Lewis brought kids into y'all's relationship, but you never said that your child doesn't belong to the ex-husband, and that's what everybody assumed. I said, who the outside child for, Tiffany? See, Tiffany, that means you lying about the cheating situation. You obviously had to cheat on your husband if you had a child that did not belong to him. So was she saying that she cheated on that husband before they got married in high school and had her son, and then they decided to stay together anyway? But her son isn't that old, is he? Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Tiffany. See what we're saying? Not transparent at all. Not transparent at all. Okay? Tiffany still feels like the way Tisha came to her and asked her that shit was messy as fuck. Okay? That's all messy right there. And Tisha says, but you're being transparent. You're being transparent. I was like, girl, even though I feel you, please stop. Your voice is annoying the shit out of me right now. So Tiffany says, what if people questioned if Jalen was Maurice's son? And Kimmy is like, what the fuck this got to do with me? I didn't just question you about your child's paternity. What you questioning mine for? And another thing, that would not make sense because it has all been very clear and said that Jalen is not Maurice's son. Kimmy has said that shit. That has been made clear by the fact that their relationship only started, within the last decade? Seeing as though Jalen is grown, that would be an impossibility because they had not met when Jalen was born. So, Tiffany, that doesn't make any sense. You're trying to deflect. So, y'all, they watched Mel's video. We have watched Mel's video here. I really like the video. It was well done. I like the song. Okay. Marceau says that, she's bashing his guy with a better looking guy. It's like, Marceau, shut up. Destiny and Mel have a moment to themselves. And this is what I was talking about with Destiny. Destiny basically took Mel to the side to say that she feels that Mel dismissed her when she said that she didn't have a village. And Mel was like, girl, he's just going to have to build that village. That just takes some time. And Mel has to explain to her that, yes, I might have my mother and we have Martell and his mother, but that was pretty much it. And I had to build the village that I have outside of them, outside of my brother and my mother. That was it. She had to build the people outside of that now help her. So she doesn't need any more help. You're the one that needs help with your child because you're a business owner and newly divorced with a brand new baby. So Mel says, but I got you. I am your village. I got you. And then Destiny says, and then if you need somebody to watch your kids, I got you too. And Mel says, well, Destiny, you know my kids don't really see it for you. They call you boring. They say, oh, they go boring Destiny. And Destiny was like, well, you shouldn't let your kids talk about me like that. She was like, don't tell me how to raise my kids. She was like, I'm not telling you how to raise your kids, but you shouldn't let them talk about an adult like that. I'm like, girl, get the fuck out of here. If them kids want to say you boring, them kids can say you boring. The hell wrong with you? And why are you trying to make this an equal thing? If you need Mel's help, that makes sense. It does not make sense for Mel to send her 4 children over to your house with your one baby when you have all of this shit going on. Like Mel said, I don't know what you're going through right now, but you aggravating the shit out of me. I'm just saying, y'all, what do she want? What did she want in this moment? Her and Mel start yelling at each other and twirling and all of this crazy shit. And I was just like, oh my God, why y'all being so loud? Okay, I don't know why y'all being so loud. Destiny says that Mariah is the only one that doesn't see it for her. Mel says that she will be there for her, but she got her babysitters. Mel says that this is bad timing. You want to talk about Tiffany has bad timing? Well, this is bad timing. Okay, and Mel then goes and, goes back to the front. I was like, they wasn't even done with everything, and you was pulling her to the side right now to have this fucking conversation when you could have talked to her about this at your luncheon. This was stupid to me. And it definitely gives envious or jealousy in some respect. And that does worry me because I really like Destiny. And I feel like she will probably have some fascinatingly good reason for this shit, but I'm just not feeling it. Anyway, so Mel's team gives her a ring like she's Selena or some shit. And here come Martell in white and black, pulling Mel to the side, saying that he's not crashing. He's there on some positive vibes. She was like, oh, where'd you learn that lingo? Okay. And he basically said that he's been there since the beginning, watching her grind, and they do have 4 children together. So he wants to be there for her and show her that, he supports her. And so, she shakes his hand and thanks him for being there. And then in the confessional, he says, because in the future, he might have to come for his 50%. So you trying to prove that she recorded telltale signs or wrote telltale signs when y'all were together so you could try to take 50% of it because anything that y'all acquired during the marriage, you're entitled to? Is that why you're trying to make it seem as if she's been talking about that same song since before y'all got divorced? You ain't shit no Martell. And then gonna say to her, and you should continue to, do better and grow, because if, you do better and grow, that's good for our kids. Then why are you trying to come for anything that she has at this point? Bro, see, that's the fucking problem. That's why you ain't gonna never get that lady back now. Because you don't know how to be the bigger man in a real way and become attracted from afar to her. Like, that's how you do this shit, Martell. You go to therapy. You make the real changes. You get back on your feet by yourself. You stop hating on her. You stop making stupid fucking comments. You stop making co-parenting hard. You do what you're supposed to do. And then eventually you'll start looking mature and good from afar. And then y'all can have co-parenting conversations and y'all could be with the kids together. And then maybe eventually y'all smile and enjoy each other's company for a long enough time. You ask her out on a date. And then if she says yes or no, you might be able to get your wife back, but your dumb ass don't know how to completely take responsibility, stick to it, and make the changes instead of trying to circle back around and balance out the blame, which is what you always do. And that's why you're never gonna get that lady back. You so fucking immature when we all know that this right here that he was doing at the end is the person that Mel has wanted him to be the entire time. And I can't even sit here and think it's genuine. I don't think it's genuine. I think he is Lorenz Tate in the Rain on Me video. Okay. So let's go ahead and go back through these comments. Scott, men operate like hillbillies. That was one of the last ones. Wanda need to keep her lace. Glad to be here, Bondi. I'm glad you're here, LaDonna. Wanda in them cheap ass color contact lens had me confused. I wish Tisha wasn't the one to confront Tiffany, but Tiffany contradicted herself in that confessional. Absolutely. Yeah, she was projecting. Tisha operates like her teacher, her programmer, Miss Wanda. Friendships are predicted by how much dirt you have on one another, right? See, and I feel like that's not even it. That's not even all it. It's not just about being able to trust somebody with your dirt. It's also about the way people are in general. I don't want to be friends with a flaw ass bitch just because she keep my secrets for the moment. Flaw ass bitches to other people gonna be a flaw ass bitch to me at some point. That's how I see it. It's not a messy question if the kid was the ex-husband's. Right. I was so confused on the timeline if the cheating. Right. I didn't understand. Tiffany's story don't add up because the sin don't look that old. The kids don't look that old. That's why I'm like, what's she talking about? I thought them kids was like 15, like 14 years old, like teenagers. T should be transparent about her husband possibly cheating and the possible numerous babies, outside babies. Tiffany works on my last nerve. Marceau is always giving Mel some eyes. I didn't understand Destiny. Wrong time for the conversation. Destiny's timing was so off for this conversation. Did not like Destiny's response. Did you catch Maurice looking at Destiny booty when she was talking to Mel? No, I did not, but I'm pretty sure all of those men know how fine all those women are. Destiny seemed like she's a little bit envious and jealous. Destiny was doing the most. She didn't need to come to Mel with all that village conversation. Was the word of the day village? Because everyone kept saying it. Destiny has some type of takeover spirit. Hey, can you give me a bottle of water? Let me take it when we go. Destiny is envious of Mel. I have one right there. Hand it to me. Destiny wanted a moment. It seemed like she wanted a moment. Hand me them sinus pills down there. Ooh. Yes. Destiny was just looking for a moment because she sees the fans are saying she's not needed if she's not going to tell us what happened with Mr. Chicken. Right. When Mel explained it, it made perfect sense. Why is she counting Mel's support during her accomplishments? Right. Wrong timing. But to be honest, I think Destiny just isn't being completely honest with her feelings about her divorce, which is making her act out in her friendships. I agree. She is jealous. It's odd. I assume Destiny was just trying to get a scene in the finale. If them kids don't see it for you, Destiny, they don't see it for you. Let it go. She killed him, his ego. She killed his ego with the handshake. What do you wanted, a hug? I'm not about to hug you. We not in that place no more, nigga. I don't want you to touch my body. Thank you though. You know, like, Martell just makes my skin crawl. It's just like Miss Rock said, Destiny was acting like a hater disguised as a supportive friend on the sidelines. It does. That's absolutely what it's giving. He's a scammer wearing baby Gap. Did y'all see in the Discord somebody posted that Martell has a calendar? Let me tell you something. Them old bitches gonna buy that calendar. I bet you Miss Wanda bought that calendar. Martell needs to stop wearing his son's suit. His arms couldn't fit in the suit. Ooh, Martell can't stand to see Mel happy. He know that Mel is making moves outside of Huntsville, and he want to be a part of it. Too late. Bet you won't. I bet you won't. The way Martell tried to act like he was the reason for her current success was disgusting. You heard that, huh? I thought I was the only one. He wasn't saying it, but he was saying it. It's sad how Marceau was looking for a fight or argument with Mel and Martell. That's just show you how messy Thick Thighs is. Destiny is hips. Lewis is Thick Thighs. Marceau is hips. Destiny is a hater behind closed doors because she seemed authentically happy while watching Mel's videos, singing along, etc. I hope I'm wrong. Y'all peep how Martell tried to give Mel the old googly eye stare. Shit didn't work. Mel gave him the handshake. I know that's right. Okay. Deuces. They cut the scene we all wanted to see on Catfished Us. Right? Because didn't something happen where they were running out into the parking lot? There was an ambulance. Like something happened. And like all of them scenes we were seeing, like they definitely feel like they cut something out we were supposed to see. Wanda has plastic Polly Pocket hair and tacky eye contacts. The embarrassed me. Martell is truly what we see. You're right. Martell is never genuine. Yet again, there's only acting nice and sensible for a hidden selfish objective. Exactly. Well, y'all, that's all that had happened. They gonna have a 3-part reunion, and you know we gonna be here for it. And it will still be behind a paywall, bitch. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed this. My thing is Martell always claimed he made Mel and all her accomplishments, but couldn't he just go make another Mel or make himself? He ain't even got no builder's license. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. Okay, so me and Lyric can run down to the Home Goods before they close. Okay. Martell is terrible. He is. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday. Tomorrow I'll come to y'all for Ready to Love, and Family or Fiance, and all of the Real Housewives stuff. Okay. So yeah, talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace out.